Welcome back, everybody, to the MMM Chabura. Thank you to our corporate sponsors, Anonymous, and who picked it up? Max, and My Auto, Max Sussman. So, we're starting the L series, as you may or may not have seen on the flyer. So this week, we had something called Ben Izmanim. Some of us had Ben Izmanim, some had summer break, whatever it was, but maybe we were in hotels, different places, and I had a very interesting experience this past week. So I was in a Marriott, not far away. Vacation? Vacation. I took on vacation. And there's like a mass pilgrimage to the local hotels, to Lancaster, to all the surrounding places. So I was in Deal. And I knew there's going to be a lot of Eden over there because I was there a few weeks ago, and there's also even not during vacation season. So when I booked my reservation through third party, through Chase, so when I called with the Marriott, they said, we can't tell you which rooms you had because we needed two separate rooms, two rooms connecting rooms for the kids. So I called the Marriott right after I booked, and they said, sorry, did it through third party. We can't tell you which rooms you are, we can't tell which floor, call back later. I called back later, and of course they said, we can't tell you anything, call back tomorrow. Call back tomorrow, they said, sorry, call back at 12 p.m. I called back at 12, they said, call back at 2, 4 times. Every time, my wife, me. I called my brother, who's like the technical travel guy, couldn't do anything. Finally, I called back it was 12 p.m. the day of, and they said, listen, we can't do anything for you, but if you come in, immediately, you come in right now, it's first come, first serve. So I was in Köln and was trying to figure everything out, and I decided, Ben Isdar, I'm going to zip over there, even though my family is elsewhere. I want to go secure, big word, that's our word, secure. I want to go secure the rooms. So I booked down the Garden State, up the Garden State, got to the Marriott, and as I see entire Tafin Nashim piling in with the kids and the bubbies and the everything and the suitcases, I zipped in myself. I got out there as mama's first in line. The lady's like, give me 20 minutes, and we're going to take care of it. We'll see, maintenance. And she's like, just go sit over there. I'm like, can I leave, come back? She's like, just sit. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll sit. Like, okay. I sit down. 5 minutes later, she's like, sir. She's like, let's discuss the rooms. She's like, I have 2 rooms for you, adjacent, 3rd floor. I'm like, okay, great, Gavavik. And it actually worked out. Okay. I left. I got my keys. I got my 2 rooms. 3rd floor, happy to go, text my wife, we're pumped. I go to the restaurant to meet my wife and kids, and we had a great day, spent some time together. I came back late at night, came back at 10 p.m. Checking, we have the keys, and I see a friend of mine with his whole entourage, with his I don't know, his father, his shver, his brother-in-law, his sister-in-law, all their kids. It's late at night, they're kvetching, they're cranky, and there's a balagan. It was very clear, they were all kvetching. And I heard one of the girls saying, like, one of the wives saying, didn't Tati pay a lot of money? And obviously because they didn't have the adjacent rooms and they were all together. Didn't Tati have a lot of money? Didn't he know? Paid for it. And then it hit me very clear. Big sight. There's a rule book, there's directions, there's a way to do things. And sometimes no matter how much you're going to pay, like just follow the rules. And they told everyone it's first come, first serve. And no matter how much you pay, like, yeah, we know protexia, we know you pay and you get your way, you wiggle your way in, but sometimes it's just like, this is the protocol, this is the way to do it, and if you don't come with protocol, you're out. Now is L. And if there's any greater time of year to remind ourselves of this side, can't think of one greater than now, maybe Yom Kippur, we'll get there. But the side is that we're constantly in combat. We're constantly in battle. The Yitzhahar is always trying to take us down. As you know, the famous Gemara in Kedushin, in Pagaba, Minov Azam, Ashchel Beis HaMedrash, you schlep into the Beis Medrash because he's always out to get you. It's every second, it's every day, and especially after a summer. We remind ourselves it's time to get back. It's time to get back to the rule book. It's time to do tshuva. It's time to refocus. And when we come to Achem Esem, we come Rosh Hashanah, in 4 weeks, we come to Yom Kippur, and Hashem is going to say, what did you do? And we're going to say, we did this, we did that, everything besides what we're supposed to do, which is tshuva, which is charata, vidui, aziv esachet, learning Torah, Ma'asim Tovim, refocusing, reconnecting, recalibrating, whatever it is they want to redo, but we're supposed to redo every redo, every restart, and get back to the emes. Tzedakah is good, of course, and doing nice things, and chesed, but there's a very specific mandate for this time of year, which is tshuva. And if you don't do that, if you come short on what we're supposed to do, Hashem's going to say, I understand, you bought all the good zach, you bought all the desserts and the ice cream, so you didn't bring the bread and butter, you didn't bring the meat and potatoes. Where were you? And that's the avodah of right now, to really refocus. As you go through day by day and you see every day of the El, another day goes by, are we doing what we're meant to do to get back to where we're supposed to be, the Ben Melech, Bas Melech, to be the Am Kadosh Hashem, to be the Am Anivchar? Melech is Kahana V'Gadosh. What are we doing to ensure that? What are we doing to secure that? In this week's Parshas, the Pasuk says in Perek Tezayin Pasuk Chav Beis. The Pasuk says, V'Yisakim L'cha Matzeva Asher Sen Hashem Lekacha. Don't make a matzeva, which means literally a stone, right? Hashem hates it when it comes to measuring things out, when it comes to making mishpat and din. Don't cheat the system. Don't try to beat it. Don't come up with your own cheshbonos. There's an incredible Kiddush Levi on this pasuk, and the words are the best. So the pasha reading of the words "V'leisakim lecha matzeva" means don't make for yourself a matzeva, a stone, to make your measurements. When it comes to if you're a merchant and you're selling things and you have the scale, says the Kiddush Levi. You don't read it "V'leisakim lecha matzeva." Don't make for yourself a matzeva. Rather, it means Leisase lecha, don't make yourself lecha, you, matzeva. All your desires, all your materialistic needs, your bahamias, lecha, which is you, the flesh, us, ourselves, matzeva. Matzeva means a rock, it means a matzeva, literally a mounting, but it also means firm. It means this is the way it is. And the Torah is telling us in Parshas Shoftim, as we commence this whole season of tshuva, of Elul, don't make yourself and your ritzonos and your desires and your preconceived notions of what you're meant to do in this world, don't make that into a matzeva. Don't make that into ironclad, into set in stone. So you read it again. The Pashup Shad is Loisakim L'cha Matzeva. Don't make for yourself a matzeva, stones for your business endeavors. Says the Kedushas Levi, no, it's not the Pshat. Loisasa L'cha, don't make the L'cha, which is each and every one of us, what we want, our gashmis, our bahamias, matzeva, into what lasts, into what's going to endure. Rather, make Hashem, batal ritzoyin chol ritzoyin noi, make Hashem the ikar, put yourself aside, and with that you're going to be matzliach. That's the Kedushas Levi's knech on the pasuk. Just to read inside, what a person eats, and he has hana, and he has geshmak in this world, that's the lecha. Kimaymer chazal chitzer lechem. Bezel haremez, this is what the pasuk means, leisakim lecha. Don't make the lecha pirush. What's the lecha? Tanuge oilam hazeh hanikra lecha. The tanugim, the geshmak, all the gashmis in this world, which is the lecha matzeva pirush maimer umatzeva lekiyum. Don't make that what's going to last. Don't make that into the kiyum. Rak hachana oilam haba. Only use it as a conduit, as a stepping stone for oilam haba. It's a whole new twist on this pasuk, but it's coming to talk to us. It's coming to teach us how our mabat, how our outlook, our perspective of Elul should look like. I saw an incredible mashal from the Dubn Magid, just to summarize over here the aside. Quoted the Gemara before the Gemara in Kiddush, the Gemara in Sukkah. In Pagabal Menuvel Zeh Mashchil Beis HaMedrash. If the Menuvel, the Yitzhar, comes and he tries taking you, you take him to the Beis HaMedrash and you shech him. That's the remedy. That's the way we contend. We fight back with the Yitzhara. After all these nisonis, after all that we're trying to do and we fail, go back to Beis HaMedrash, go back to learn Torah, and likely you're going to be able to connect with the Torah, and that's going to elevate you, that's going to be able to be mizdabek you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it can be matzliach with tshuva, with everything Hashem wants. So the Magid says, mashal. So you have a merchant, and he's a swindler, he's a ganef, and he wants to sell gems, but obviously the stuff is fake, it's fraud. So what does he do? He puts it behind this beautiful glass door with lights and everything, and he gets the people to come to his store with all these dazzling advertisements. Come this way, look, and all the lights are showing, right? And finally, someone comes, all the potential buyers, they come to pick up the stones, and it looks so nice. And he says, "You got to buy right now. Tomorrow morning, it's all going to be gone." And what do? They get caught up in the whirlwind of commotion, of hullabaloo, that gotta buy right now, seal the deal, otherwise it's gonna be gone. Good sale, good deal, and they go and they buy it. That's the tippish, that's the idiot. What does a smart person do? A smart person is suspicious. A smart person thinks deeper about his money, about his investments. And before falling for the pressure, he takes the quote-unquote gem and he says, you know what? I'm going to wait overnight. I'm going to come back in the morning. First, I'm going to see if you still have it. Comes back the next morning. He sees they're all still there. Wasn't able to swim to too many people. And then he takes it and he puts it into this little potion. Huh? Research. He looks into it. He asks his friend. He WhatsApps a few people. And he puts it into a pot of boiling water. And he sees if they crack, if they melt. And of course, if that's the case, then of course they're worthless and they're cellulose, they're garbage. Says the Dubna Magid, it's the same exact thing. For Rosh Hashanah, the Yetzer Hara comes with a million things to get busy with. Everything that seems to be important, everything that seems to be pressing need, everything besides tshuva. He gets us all caught up in balagan and more important things and other pursuits. But right now we have this avodah of tshuva, mashchil beis hamedrash. We can't get that clarity, we can't get that perspective, we can't get that place of truth. Bring him to the beis medrash. That's the place where we boil him up, where we see if he's going to crack, if he's going to melt away. And if he does that, then we see the whole thing is false, we see the whole thing is fake, it's futile, it's passing, and we can reinvigorate ourselves, we encourage, we focus ourselves to the emes of the truth. And that's what the pasuk is saying, Lo yisakim lecha matzeva. During this time, Parshas Shoftim is reminding us, take out the lecha, don't make the lecha, the gashmis into the matzeva, put Hashem there, and put everything else as stepping stones to get there. And Be'ez Hashem, with our collective efforts, we should be zoiche taka to emes tshuva. We should be zoiche to lo yisakim lecha matzeva. We should be zoiche to not fall prey to the Yetzer Hara and his tactics. And when it comes time for Rosh Hashanah, like the people in the hotel, they had the wrong thing. They had all the money, but they didn't have the strategy. They said, come on time. And we too come with the right strategy, with our tshuva. We come with the right thing, with the right investments. And Be'ez Hashem, Hashem b'mekabel ba'aba, we zoiche to tshuva shalema, and ksiva v'chsima toiva.